All right, people, so welcome back to the Kaiba Show. This week we will be reviewing the highly anticipated follow up to Jordan Peele's Get Out. That's right, Us has come out this week, so let's get it.
Welcome to the Kaiba
All right, so Us is starring Winston Duke, Lupita Nyong'o, and is directed by Jordan Peele. And basically, the premise of this movie, we have the Wilson family that they decided to take a vacation in Santa Cruz, California, to meet up with some friends. And while on vacation, it quickly turns to chaos because they end up getting terrorized by a group of doppelgangers. And let me start off by saying this for what worked for the movie. We all know Lupita Nyong'o is an awesome actress, and her acting in this movie was phenomenal. Every scene that she was in, whether she was playing her character with the family or whether she was playing her doppelganger character, she was just by far like the best one in the film. When you guys see this movie, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Every scene that she was in, she was awesome. And I love the score with this movie. Certain scenes where you get the intensity of the violins, you really felt the movie. And I want to also say that the psychological thriller aspect of this movie was definitely good. It's definitely one of those movies where you're going to be sitting there trying to figure it out. It has its elements in there where it's probably going to take a couple of viewings to really understand what Jordan Peele like threw at us. So you definitely can't digest everything off of one viewing with this movie. And I felt like that was the great aspect of this movie that he brought to the audience. That this ain't going to be a one take where you're going to be able to understand everything. And I really like that aspect of what Jordan Peele brings to the table. And he's really a mastermind at these suspense thriller horror movies, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do next. I feel like this guy really has a bright future. I mean, we're only used to him always doing comedy, and I just felt like this aspect of the repertoire that he has in his bag of tricks, I feel like if he keeps it up, he's going to be a great horror slash suspense thriller director. And I feel like those are the elements of the movie that really worked. Lupita was just amazing. The score in the movie was pretty good. Um, it helps to intensify the scenes, and I felt like this is really a thinker movie. And I feel like anybody that goes in there with an open mind, they're gonna understand what I'm saying when they watch this movie. All right, so what didn't work for the movie? Let me say this. One of the things that didn't work for the movie for me, I felt like the kids and Winston sometimes didn't do a good job when they played their normal selves in the movie. So when they played their, the good wholesome family, a lot of times they missed the mark with the acting for me. But I felt like they did an awesome job when they played their opposite selves, the doppelganger family. And I felt like they were very, very believable. But when they played their normal selves, I don't know if it was just the like cheesy dad jokes with Winston. It just a lot of times, even with the daughter, it just didn't really do nothing for me. I didn't really laugh. I mean, I laughed like once or twice in the movie because we all know that's what Jordan is known for. He's known for a comedy. So I'm not gonna say none of the jokes landed, but there was quite a few misses for me, and I just felt like what I said. When they played their normal selves, a lot of times the acting was kind of like, it was kind of cheesy, wasn't really believable. But when they played their opposite evil selves, that's where I felt like they freaking were golden, basically. So I feel like that didn't work really well for me with the movie, and I felt like the pacing in the beginning was just a little slow. It felt like it was going to be a slow burn movie, but it quickly turned around and it started getting better with the pacing. So I felt like that was the elements that didn't work for the movie with me. All right, people. So overall, with my final thoughts on a Kaiba scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm going to give us a 7.5, purely because I felt like Jordan did a good job with this movie, but I was a little bit let down because I wanted this to be like a solid follow up to Get Out. Like I wanted this movie to blow Get Out the water, and it didn't really do that for me. It's definitely a good movie. It's not a bad movie. Maybe after watching the movie two, three more times, I might change my score that I gave the movie. But as of right now, off of my first viewing, I'm giving the movie a 7.5. It definitely is one of those movies that you have to sit there and pay attention. You have to think. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of visuals that I know represent certain stuff that off the first showing, you're not probably going to get it, but maybe if you watch it a second or third time, you might get it. Don't want to ruin anything, so you'll see it for yourselves when you finally watch the movie. But I just feel like Jordan had a lot riding on with this movie, and I just feel like with a follow up to Get Out, I just wanted him just to come a little bit harder. Like I really wanted him to like just blow Get Out the frame, and he just didn't really do that for me. But with that being said, this is not a bad movie. This is a good movie, and I definitely recommend seeing it in theater. And it's going to be worth buying on Blu-ray. But I just felt like I wanted him to come a little bit harder. So I think I'm gonna give the movie a 7.5 as of right now. But I definitely gotta watch the movie again. Like I said, it's a solid movie. But I just wanted him to come a little bit harder. So if you like what you see and you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you get notified every time I upload a video, and leave a comment and hit the like button at the bottom.